everyone, it's Magdalena, Wolf of Coins. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, for a change, I will be using a Rider-Waite-Smith based deck. It's the Tarot of the Golden Wheel by Mila Losenko. And yeah, it's a Slavic themed deck and it's very beautiful. So I hope you'll like it. And yeah, so I thought I will, because it is a spread that I just designed for myself, and I thought I could share it with you together with my reading, which was pretty interesting. So you could do it for yourself, or like adjust it to your needs, just like an inspiration. And I could also show you a bit how I read this style of decks. So what I did was to let's start over. This is a spread you might want to do when you feel a bit like there are things a bit wrong with you in a way that you feel like you're not not exactly there where you would like to be, and this doesn't feel right, that doesn't feel right. This spread might help you like get more centered and understand which way to go to feel better, simply how to find a better way of looking at things and doing things. So I called it How I Perceive Myself spread. And I picked 4 areas from my life. Of course, you can adjust it to your own life. So this was about how I perceive myself as a wife, how I perceive myself as a mother, how I perceive myself as a creator, and how I perceive my body right now. And this is the first card in each section, and so the second card in each section is about how I can improve the situation. What is the way to make things better? So first, with the wife, and look what kind of a wife I am right now. I'm the King of Swords, and I'm like in full armor, protected with a long white beard. This is pretty horrible. I mean, I feel like I have to like control everything, hold everything together, and be on top of things. And yeah, it doesn't really feel that good. So yeah, what can I do to improve things? And I got 4 of Swords. So look at that. Here we have this like winter scenery and this man in full armor and with a helmet. And here it's spring or summer. There's like green grass and red poppies. And the swords are laid down. And he's like resting, and look at the beard. The beard is shorter. Like he feels maybe, I mean, we can think about the beard in a like man, of course, but it can be like a symbol of age. So here he looks a bit like older and thinner, and here the beard is shorter. So what is important for me in this style of reading is to see how things change in the pictures. So as I said, I explained how it's like everything is cold and protected, and here look at that, he's not unprotected. He has these 4 swords around him. He's got like healthy boundaries about him, around him, but he's relaxed inside of them. So I need to respect my boundaries and not take too much upon myself, but to invite the summer-like relax into my life. And also I realized that there are those gloves. This man doesn't have gloves and this one has them. So it might be like, if you don't want to touch some things, just put on the gloves, like metaphorically. If there are some things that you just don't like, try and do them for the sake of you two understanding each other. That's how I see it. However, remember, you are your own person. You don't need to suck into yourself emotions of your partner. You are your own person. And relax. You don't have to be on top of all things. So this was position 1. Then mom. Oh my goodness. You can tell I'm not feeling too well. It's the 8 of Cups, and there's this lonely figure under the new moon, and it's dark and lonely. And yeah, generally speaking, it's like a lone path I'm going with this walking stick through those bare hills or whatever. So yeah, as I showed you before, first up we try to analyze this first card on its own, and then through comparison also to look at it together with the second one. So this is how I feel as a mom right now. And since I have this little baby and the older kid too, it's all a lot of work, it's a bit overwhelming and everything. So, well, I'm not surprised. I don't really feel too good. That's why, hence the reading, to understand myself better, how it all looks like. So this is me as a mom. I feel a bit alone here, and that I'm a bit helpless, I think, sometimes. Not all the time, but that's the thing. Oh, the synchronities. I just had to pause because my kids started crying. So anyway, how can I fix this? Look, there's the moon. And my first thought was, look, there's the moon too. But it's I think it's an eclipse. Maybe not the new moon, it's an eclipse. So if it's even worse. And here is this big full moon. So I think it talks about, of course, I need to transit from this lonely place of the darkness into the full moon. And how to do that, we can see that there's a human here. Here there's a wolf. So probably I need to, that's what I thought, I need to approach the problem in more not maybe animalistic way, but not intellectual, more instinctive way of spending time with them both. And yeah, and plus, they are my little wolves, my little cubs. So yeah, maybe I need to howl with them sometimes or whatever. It's just I need to find this way to connect to them more, and this on this more basic level, try to be less intellectual about the problems sometimes, maybe. But yeah, it was an interesting one. Then as a creator, I got actually a lot of court cards in this reading. So I got the King of Cups, And I thought it's not a bad one. And yeah, it's a very creative suit, the cups, at least for me. He's sitting here with this huge goblet, so I have like creativity in me. I have the skill because the king is experienced, and he knows his stuff. But I thought that maybe I'm not applying the skills, the knowledge. I'm just sitting there holding it. And then how can I improve the situation? And I got the Queen of Swords. So look, here, this was not good. The sword court, the king, was a not good situation. But here, the Queen of Swords is the solution. So what I thought was, like, you see this big sword in her hand, like, you protect your creative heart. Don't sit there so open to all the blows, because being a creator is hard. You always get like this fear of criticism and of, well, so many things. Basically, when you create something, this is a piece of your soul, so you are very emotional about it all. So here, protect your heart, protect your book. There's my book. Actually, this is very funny because there is this crow here, and like half of the title of my novel is The Crow. So it's a cuckoo and the crow. So it's really telling. So it's yours. You protect it. You believe in yourself that you're able, and then that your creativity is safe. You will stand up for yourself, because yeah, it's one of those hard things, especially when your work comes out into the world. And just recently my novel has been published in Polish. So yeah, so it's a difficult time for me, actually. On one hand, I'm happy that it's finally happened. On the other, there are those new problems. So, you know. And lastly, my body. I've had a second child recently, and you know, after the pregnancy, you don't always like feel well. You don't always like perceive yourself well. I also have right now, I really am like, the heat is terrible for me. I'm bearing it much worse than previously. So, and we have summer, so many days are too hot for me, and I'm suffering because of that. I cannot really go out like for a walk, because I get so exhausted and feel horrible after that. So yeah, so that's one of the problems. And here, look, I'm so miserable. Because just recently, this is actually what triggered this reading today, because I was talking with my husband and I realized that I am feeling down about how different I am now. And I didn't realize that it was so difficult for me. It was somewhere inside, but I did not realize it consciously. And when I started talking about it, like, I felt that it's really important. So yeah, I'm here alone again, just like here, in this rain, with holding to this one stick. There are some other like various sticks stuck into the ground. They look like, I don't know, a skeleton of something, a ruin of some construction. And And yeah, I'm totally unhappy about how things are now, how I look like, how I feel like in my body. So this was amazing, actually. From 9, get upgraded to 10. And this is what's different in this deck than your regular Rider-Waite-Smith, that there is the blindfold. So just stop looking at this one stick that you have and like close your eyes and gather everything together, like accept everything about you and just, yeah, dance. I don't know. Possibly it means more like exercise, movement, and I'm hoping really that when it gets a bit cooler I will be able to do that, and then I will feel better. I'm hoping. And also look, there is this like bad weather, the rain, the clouds, and here the sun is going out from behind the clouds. So I think it's a great story here, and possibly there is like still this water after the rain. So it's like a story here. So yeah, this was my reading. I hope the spread will be helpful to you. If you ever use it, please let me know. Tag me or leave me a message here in the comment section. And I hope to hear from you again soon. Bye!